Welcome to Roman to Yoga. Lower down onto your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Take a full body stretch. Place your hands at heart center. I invite you to focus on the word self-discipline today. We'll come back to this more throughout today's yoga class. Close your eyes. Flex your feet. Place a bend in your knees. Draw them into your chest and gently rock from left to right. Lower your feet down on the mat. Pick up your right leg and cross it over your left. Clasp your hands onto your feet. Close your eyes. Draw your chin down and back. And press your shoulders into the ground. Breathe deeply. The Sanskrit definition or word for self-discipline is tapas. Tapas means to burn or glow. Release the grip of your feet, uncross your legs, and lower your legs down. Gently rock them back and forth, side to side a few times. Place a bend in your knees. Pick up your left leg and cross it over the right. Clasp your hands onto your feet. Close your eyes. Draw your chin down and back. Classically, the practice of self-discipline refers to a sense of placing limitations on self-serving desires. What do you do in your life that is self-serving? Release the grip onto your feet. Extend your legs long. And gently rock your legs left and right a couple of times. No need to rush, just bringing a little bit of space into your hips. If you're using a yoga strap today, grab it at this time and place it around the ball of your foot. Inhale, lift and lower your foot a couple of times. And as you're ready, leave the leg stretched out long. Extend the left leg long. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. In this lineage, it is practice as passion or spiritual intensity. On your next breath, transfer the yoga strap into your left hand. Lower your right foot towards the left, stack your hips, and take your gaze to the right. Without spiritual intensity, it is nearly impossible to maintain committed and contented effort to face the obstacles that practice naturally reveals. What does this mean to you? Transfer the yoga strap to your right hand and lower your foot down to the right. If your foot doesn't touch to the ground today, that's completely okay. Turn your gaze towards the left. The fiery qualities of tapas, or self-discipline, spiritual intensity, and passion, provide heat required for your personal and spiritual transformation. Are you self-disciplined in the areas where you want change? Release the yoga strap, take your time, and place both feet on the ground. Place a bend in your knees and gently rock from left to right a couple of times. If you're using a yoga strap, grab it and place it around the ball of the left foot. Inhale, lift the foot up. Exhale, lower down. And as you're ready, extend the leg long. Extend the right leg long onto the floor. Draw your chin down and back. Close your eyes and soften the muscles in your face. If you want a little bit more, extend your right leg long. But if you're feeling it today, just keep that knee bent. Transfer the yoga strap into the right hand. Stack your hips and lower your left foot towards the right. Take your gaze in the opposite direction. Of course, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can just take your gaze towards the ceiling. Close your eyes and soften the muscles in your face. It can be hard to relax in yoga if you're clenching the muscles in your jaw. Transfer the yoga strap to your left hand and lower your left foot by opening out. Extend the right leg long. Place your right arm in the T position for a little bit of added support. Where do you practice self-discipline in your life? Release the stretch. Remove the yoga strap from your foot if you're using one. Draw your knees into your chest. Rock from left to right. You've been here before. Go slow. Lower your feet down onto the mat. Circle out your right knee in one direction, just bringing a little bit of space into your hips. Place your arms in the T position if you feel that you're wiggling around a little bit. Circle your knee in the opposite direction. Movement before stillness. Draw your low belly in and up. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Pick up your right foot and place it just above the left knee. Clasp your hands behind your left thigh. What area of your life do you have passion in? Release the stretch. Lower both feet down onto the mat. Place your arms in the T position and circle your left knee in one direction. Notice how your left hip compares to the right. Don't judge yourself. You're just collecting information on you. Circle your knee out in the opposite direction. After you feel balanced, pick up your left foot and place it just above the right knee. Once you're there, envision that your left knee is coming away from you after you clasp onto your right thigh. It can just be a micro movement. It doesn't have to be big. What area of your life do you not practice self-discipline in, and why? Release the pose. Let your palms rest into your knees and notice how this feels in your low back. In the easiest way for you, come to a comfortable seated position. Take note of which shin is on the outside. For this case, it's my right. Circle your neck and head in one direction. Close your eyes. Go slow. I don't want you getting dizzy on me. Feel every click and tick in your body. Circle your head in the opposite direction. Roll your shoulders down and back. Look up towards the ceiling. Open and close your mouth a few times. Feel the stretch along your jaw. How often are you clenching your jaw? Do you sit at your desk and really constrict your face? Release it. Roll your shoulders down and back a couple of times. Trade the cross of your ankles. Sit up tall. Inhale. Sweep your left arm over. Try not to crunch forward. Envision your chest coming upward, open out, and feel your side body stretch. Now you can look down or up, whatever feels best for you. Don't strain your neck. Lower your left arm towards the floor and sweep your right arm up and around along your face and feel the stretch in your upper body. Remember, no crunching the back forward. Open up your heart and take the gaze that feels best in your body. That could be forward, down at the ground, or eyes towards the ceiling. Release the pose. Place a bend in your knees. Pick up your right foot and place it just above your left knee. And draw your hips close to your left foot. Envision that your right knee is coming away from you. How do you consider self-discipline in your spiritual life? On your next breath, change the cross of your legs. So pick up your left foot and place it just above your right knee. How do you consider passion in your thoughts? On your next breath, release the pose, and the easiest way for you, come to hands and knees. Extend the right leg long and thread it through the left. Notice that your shin is parallel. If you want to use yoga blocks today to bring the floor closer to you, please set as many blocks as you feel comfortable under your right hip, but no need to if your hips have opened up. Notice that the top of the left foot is gently resting on the ground. You can rest your forehead on an additional block. How do you practice self-discipline in your speech? Does someone ever say something to you and it hurts your feelings and you want to fight back? What do you do in that moment? Last moments in this pose. On your next breath, drag your hands down towards your shoulders. Press into the earth beneath you. Curl your left toes under. Step your right foot back. Take just a moment. Move your yoga blocks to the opposite side of your mat. Extend your left leg long and thread it through your right. Your shin should be parallel. Try not to crunch it down. If I want it to be straight, if you have to use 2 yoga blocks to keep that shin straight, do it. Things will open up over time. And notice that the top of the right foot is resting down on the floor. I don't want your foot curled up. Now, I'm realizing in this posture, looking at my rounded back, I needed the floor closer to me. Right now I only have 2 sets of 2 yoga blocks. So based on this information, I'm going to order additional props. And hopefully one day things will open up. But if not, that's okay. Drag your hands down towards your shoulders. Press into the earth. Curl your right toes under and return to hands and knees. Come to a seated position and cross your right thigh over your left. You've been here before. Notice how this feels. Sit up tall. Bring a yoga block if you're using one, and hip hinge forward. Now you can be dangling, you can build the blocks up, but please do your best to keep your spine lengthened out. Drag your hands back down towards your shoulders and press into the earth and lift yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Change the positioning of your legs. Opposite thigh on top. Walk your hands forward. Hip hinge forward. I'm going to revisit the words we went over today. The Sanskrit word tapas. Classical definition, self-discipline, and the affirming definition, spiritual intensity and passion. Come back to this. Drag your hands down towards your shoulders. Firmly press into the earth. Roll out your shoulders. Come to a comfortable seated position and draw your hands to heart center. Always, always commend yourself for making time for you. Let me know, what kind of yoga video would you like to see?